Hello, uh, Mason again, in case y'all forgot, I guess. I know I said I was gonna try and flip through these a lot sooner, but, life happens, and again, I haven't had really much of any time for myself, and room check, ignore the box stuff's going through clothes. Nothing's changed, so yeah, the boxes are closed. I was trying to go through so I can try and like downsize and stuff like that, and just for whatever reasons. So I don't know. I forget a lot of stuff that I actually have because again, it's been almost 2 years since I've had my room livable and been able to live like a normal person in a space where they can call their own and stuff. I digress. But yeah, I haven't had much time for myself lately. Home situations still whack, and yeah, you'll see a lot of updates and stuff anyway in these journals. I have 59 and 60 to show you. So yeah, let's just get this out of the way. I was not able to get as decorative as I was hoping to, which kind of bummed me out because I really like decorating for like fall, especially. Like, this is the most I've really been able to do, was just like, oh, really cool like washi tape spreads and stuff, because again, I don't have a desk. I journal at work. When I walk to work, like hours before I have to clock in, like I'm talking like 7+ hours before I have to clock in, I am at work, just sitting there minding my own beeswax and journaling, because I don't have anywhere else better to do it at home. I really like how I wrote this Saturday, but anyway. Yeah, so I don't remember what I told y'all last time. I didn't bother to watch my old video and stuff. But I think I said I was talking to someone, and it's not really spoilers. I mean, it's happened. But I have a boyfriend now. First ever boyfriend, if you can believe it. Oh, this is a simple collage I did. Oh, the stickers that are these like umbrella mushroom ghosts, like the one on the cover, they are from a small business, Milky Tomato. Like, they're an independent artist and stuff. Love their designs. I really want to get more stickers of theirs. Just haven't gotten around to it. But yeah, the little sticker stuff. If you want to pause to read. Yeah, that's how I was feeling at that time. This was before we like really got to talking and stuff. Or before my boyfriend and I were really talking and stuff. So I guess I'll just kind of talk a bit more about like how my boyfriend and I kind of became official and stuff, because it's gonna happen in here anyway. So my friend and I were going to, like, I had spoken to him before. I met him at work. He was getting a to-go order and stuff, and I noticed that his shirt seemed like furry-esque, like from how it looked, it was a very simplistic design. But I'm like, this looks like a shirt that a furry would wear. So I kind of asked him about it, and he didn't say directly that he was a furry, but he's like, oh, it's from like a Discord server that I run. And I'm like, yeah, that's a very furry thing to say, basically. Like, are you a furry by chance? And he's like, yeah, why? And I'm like, oh, cool, I'm one too. We were at that fur meet that was here today, or in like city not that far off. And he's like, wait, what? So yeah, we met at my work. I had just got dropped off from a fur meet with my friend in the morning, and I work in the afternoon and evening. And we were like more off than on talking, and he I even told him, like, I'm not really talkative on Discord because, like, I only use it for, like, one or two people or one or two things, and those things aren't even really active on here anyway. So I'm more talkative on Telegram or more active on Telegram if that helps. And he's like, yeah, I have a Telegram. So we exchanged that. And we started talking more there. And, yeah, we started talking a bit more. And I was like, hey, I forgot you said you weren't aware that there was a like local, like really local to us, like furry meetup group kind of thing. Do you want the link to that Telegram channel? He's like, yes, please, absolutely. So I sent him the link and stuff, and he joined it. And there's an arcade meet somewhere in here. I think it was like the 27th, I believe. But yeah, at some point during this, there was like an arcade meet that we went to. So I invited him. I was asking if he wanted to go to that one because there's going to be, fursuiters and stuff. I was going to be there in fursuit. My friend was going to be there in fursuit. That kind of stuff. No, I think... Oh, okay. So, I'll get back to the boyfriend story, or boyfriend, how we met and came official story. But, I went to go see Five Nights at Freddy's with my friend. Same friend. If I say my friend, it's pretty much the same person, my friend of 20 years, unless I say otherwise. But, we went to go see Five Nights at Freddy's together, but he had to leave before the previews were over because of something with his brother. But thankfully my sister was there, so I was able to watch it with her and like her small group of friends, and she just take me home and stuff, so it worked out. But I was like, he felt so bad, but he ended up seeing it the next day because he reimbursed her for tickets after their dad got home and like calmed their asses down. But we went to an arcade meet where I got to like kind of talk more with my boyfriend, or at the time talk more with him, and like, gauge how he is as a person in public without it like actually being a date kind of thing. And he was really chill. He was talking to other people and stuff, and he would like come over to me and my friend, be like, you guys okay? You need water or anything? Cool. Okay, I'm gonna like hang out with you for a little bit, but I'm gonna like branch off kind of thing. Like just very, very, very simple kind of stuff. I like how this calendar page turned out, as simple as it is, but it does enough. So yeah, we were talking a bit more after that, and he was like extremely thankful that I was able to, introduce him to this group, and how like he got to meet one of his like fursuit idols kind of thing that's a local and stuff. And why do I feel like okay. But yeah, he got to meet like one of his like fursuit idols kind of thing. And at one point, like, we were just talking more and more, and he was kind of getting flirty and stuff like that, and I was kind of getting flirty back, and I'm like, well, I don't know, like, maybe we, I don't know. So I kind of like bit the bullet, and I'm like, hey, do you by chance want to go bowling at some point? Like, just the two of us, we go bowling and stuff. And he's like, yeah, absolutely. And I wasn't 100% sure like when it would work out, because like he works for Amazon as a driver, and I work, evening shifts at Gold Star, so like our schedules don't really line up very, very well. But he had the off day, and he ended up coming into my work while I was there to discuss it with me in person. He wasn't interrupting my job or anything, but he came in to eat, and he took initiative to try and like figure this out with me in person, instead of like a weird phone tag kind of thing that we kind of had going on. And we agreed to go bowl basically on Black Friday, and so when was this? So yeah, after this is when he actually came in to discuss that. Walked in, he came in not so long after. We were chatting and we managed to figure out a day and time to go bowling and stuff Friday around 9-ish. Yeah. So yeah, kind of times out. So yeah, he came into my work to, you know, show initiative that he wanted to make this work and stuff. And we ended up going, and it was a really simple time. We didn't do anything too crazy because it was, the bowling alley even said on the web online that, like, you know, Black Friday will affect their hours because it's because it happens. So we only ended up bowling like 2 games, and after that we went to a UDF, which is like a gas station quick store, like corner store kind of thing. Well, not really a corner store if it has gas stations, but it has like gas station type things, but it also serves like really fucking delicious ice cream. Yeah, stupid busy. So I'll just quickly wrap that up, but we ended up going to bowl a couple of rounds of bowling, or we went to the bowling alley next to my house. We did 2 rounds of bowling because they closed really early due to Black Friday hours. They went to UDF to get well, he wanted me to try eggnog because I've never had it before, and he was swearing up and down that UDF eggnog was the best eggnog. And I'm like, I will take your word for it and we'll try it. So we sat there, I tried some eggnog. It was a solid okay, not my cup of tea, but whatever. And we just were talking, like getting to know each other kind of better, and then like showing each other our favorite memes and videos and stuff from like when we were kids on YouTube and stuff, because he's the same age as me. He's 27. And yeah, it was really, really nice, really, really simple. And we were just chatting like more and more, and like all that stuff. I also nicknamed this journal Forest. Yeah, I love these types of journals, like this kind from Walmart that I got ages and ages ago. But I wish I had like a million more of these because these are just so nice to fill out for me for some reason. Like the paper is nice quality. They're just like a perfect size. Like they're not too big, they're not too small, but they feel like they're just right. The colors that they had were like this red, black, a nice brown color, and like a navy blue. All I have left is the navy blue one that I had, and then I'll have used up I'll use up all 5 of the ones that I had like this, and that kind of makes me sad because I wish I had a million more of these, but whatever. If you see a Cinderella from like the Midnight Masquerade collection on here from a card, that's the last one, and I'll probably let you know about it when I get to it. But yeah, I love these types of journals, and I wish I had more of them, but I don't think they make them anymore. Just trust me, I've looked. But yeah. So, get to this one, which I nicknamed Holly. And so yeah, we were chatting more and more. This was from pretty sure we're mutual mutual or familiar with each other and stuff. Maker that I befriended kind of in convention settings and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, we were talking more and more, and I at one point was just like, I I think I like kind of overread the situation a little bit. So I'm just like, I kind of like you, and he's, or like I kind of like it was a really funny and awkward, like, I like I've never been in a relationship before, and like I'm starting to like you and stuff, and he's like, oh, whoa, oh, cool, yeah, cool. And we're like, ah. It was it was great. It was really funny. But we, oh, also this was gifted to me by a friend. It just had a cat, a black cat without the hat on, and it said be curious, but I made it be merry, and I cut this out of a magazine clipping that I had, and it just fit perfectly on this little cat's head. So yeah. So yeah, I basically like told my now boyfriend that I was like kind of developing feelings for him and stuff, and he was like, oh no, I am too, I didn't want to assume and make anything awkward, so I just haven't said anything. Like, I wanted that to kind of like be the balls in your court kind of things. I don't want to, because of like past traumas and stuff, or like past bad relationships and stuff with him. I'm like, no, that's totally fair. Like, again, sorry that was awkward. And he's like, no, you're fine, I promise. And we ended up planning our like first official date, because even he was just like, I wasn't too sure whether to call that a date. It felt like a date, but it didn't at the same time. It felt more like, and I even said like more like an icebreaker. And he's like, yeah, exactly. It felt more like an icebreaker. So we planned to go to, what's the next one? But we planned to go to get sushi, go see Christmas lights, and go see Christmas lights at Coney Island, which is the last showing at Coney Island for this year, because the Christmas lights are going to go somewhere else apparently. And in these Christmas lights, you drive through them. Like, there's like a set path that you like snake your way around in, and you turn the radio to a specific station, and it'll play music that syncs with the lights, or the lights that sync with the music, whichever way it goes. And then we went to go see Wonka in theaters. So this was like after that happened. So he came to the door to get me, and he had a teddy bear in his hand that he wanted to gift me like right off the bat, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's really sweet, thank you so much. And held open doors and stuff like that. Very, very chivalrous, very nice, very polite. He has manners. And we had sushi, and we literally sat there for like 2 hours just talking. And we went to the lights, and hold on, there's a little bit of a spoiler on this page. This is how the date went. But we went to the lights, and he was just kind of like nonchalantly just like, like he'd pat my shoulder a little bit, like just like a little like rub and like pat on the shoulder, and just like slid his hand down my arm to like hold my hand. And I'm like, ooh, okay, sir, okay. And we were just chatting and like oohing and awing at the lights and stuff. And we went to go to the theater in like an older part of where I live, and we were a little bit late because we were trying to find a parking spot, and it took a little bit to get us our popcorn, but we didn't miss anything significant. We got there at the opening credits, so we were fine. We didn't miss any significant plot. Like, Wonka had just gotten to that little abandoned shop at the time. So after the movie, he was like holding my hand, like rubbing my hand a bit in his, and like his head's on my shoulder, and I'm like, I can't focus on this movie. This is like really romantic and stuff. Oh my god. And we went out to his car, and he's like, hold on, before you get in the car, I wanted to show you something else. And I'm like, oh, okay. So he goes to his car, and he pulls out another gift that's wrapped in this wrapping paper that I decorated with, obviously. And it was, I still have it over here. I haven't really used it, but like I still have it over here. It's this cat. The lights we got at we got these lights necklaces at the drive-through lights, And then I know I have the bear here somewhere. Where did he go? Oh no, here he is. Yeah, this was a teddy bear that he got. And he's like, yeah, and I totally knew it was in your favorite color, brown. And I'm like, because I said, he's brown. So he was like, it's my favorite color. He's like, yeah, I totally planned that. But yeah, this cat, he is a massager. He packs a punch too. Like he ate too many bees, okay? I don't know if you could hear the humming of it through the phone, but yeah, so he gifted me that. And I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Like, I feel like I should have gotten you something. And he's like, no, it's fine. I wanted to surprise you. And like, I happened to be out and saw it and thought you would like it. We hugged and then we kissed. That was my first actual kiss. And I was like a mess. And he was just like, he was really, he was like playfully teasing me, like, you good? And I'm like, I don't know, man. So after I got home, like after he dropped me off at home and walked me to the door and stuff, and we hugged and kissed again at the door, we were texting after he got home, and I'm like, well, after this, do you like the idea of calling me your partner? Because I kind of like the idea of you being my boyfriend. And he's like, yeah, of course. And I'm like, ah. Like I was a whole mess and a half after that. Because again, I'm 27 years old. This is my first legitimate ever relationship. So I have every right to be a mess at this point. I get flustered just thinking about it. And yeah. My friend and his now girlfriend became an official couple, and we're like, whoa, why is this all romantical? Like, why is all this romantical stuff going on for us? This is weird. What? And yeah, it's just been a lot of good times. I ended up spending the night at his place at Christmas, and it was just really, really sweet. I got to meet his dog, I got to meet his mom, I got to meet his grandma, and just all this really nice stuff. I think there's a little something private, but at some point. But yeah, I didn't really end up finishing this journal either, as much as I usually easily fill out journals this size. But again, busy. Like, yeah, and then New Year's Eve, my friend and I ended up doing a live stream together in suit, and we got like bottles of root beer and cream soda from the dollar store to celebrate and chug. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. But yeah, my boyfriend and I have been going steady, going good. It's great. I love him to bits. He loves me to bits. We're constantly teasing each other because we're dorks. We're each other's dorks. And then this card, I had to cut it quite a bit, but I didn't cut anything significant off. At my job on Tuesdays, it's Kids Eat Free night. And there's this little girl and her dad and her uncle that come in. I haven't seen him in a good little while, so I'm getting kind of worried, but there's typically this like little girl, her dad, and her uncle that come in, and I've been chatting with them a bit, like, you know, trying to get to know them better and stuff. And before Christmas, like a bit before Christmas, like 2 or 3 weeks before, I was talking, and you know, she's getting more familiar and comfortable with me and stuff, and I'm like, hey, you know what you want? Like, what did you tell Sandy you wanted for Christmas? Are you excited? And her dad and uncle look at me and they're just like, oh, it changes every other day. And I'm like, let's see what she wants for Christmas today. So I ask her, and I'm like, what do you want for Christmas? And I'm like, yeah, tell them what you want. And she looks like the most sad, like just everything. And I'm like, yes, girl, boss. Like, she's so cute. But like the week before Christmas, or like the week of Christmas kind of thing, she comes up to me and she has this little card, and I'm like, oh my god, hold on, give me a little card. So I gave her a big old hug, and like, okay, well, I can't open it right now, I'm a little busy, because I was kind of busy, but thank you so much, I love it so much already, like, this is amazing. And she even signed it. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, I love a little girly pop. But it also had a $15 Dairy Queen gift card in here, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And then this was from a coworker. No, this is from my brother, and this was from a coworker. And then at one point, it was like the 28th or something, but I ended up having a Christmas exchange with my siblings, yeah. Because my mom didn't want to do anything for Christmas, so my siblings and I said, yeah, screw that. We'll do something together as siblings. So we went to my brother and sister-in-law's house, and we had our gift exchange. I played with my nephews a bit. We chatted and stuff. I caught them up to speed with what's going on with me and my boyfriend now and stuff. And okay, so a lot of my friends, like my friend of 20 years, my siblings, and other friends of mine that I've known for a very long time, they have all pretty much said, like, if he wrongs you or crosses you in any way, like, we will kill him. And I'm like, oh god, like, he doesn't plan on doing that. He's told me time and time again. He's the one that's been hurt in relationships before. He doesn't ever want to do that. He's honestly like the sweetest person I've ever met. Like, no, I'll be fine. I appreciate it. I'll be fine. I'm like, okay, good. But the offer's there. Like, the amount of like people that have been exceedingly happy for me because of this, and especially knowing it's my first actual relationship, like, I get emotional thinking about it, because like it's love and support that it still feels such like a foreign thing to me, because I don't get that from my parents. And also, Mom hasn't spoken to me at all during the duration of these 2 journals, might I add. So 6 months she has not spoken to me in total. But I will say, update on that, she has started talking to me again as of like really early January. I don't know why. And she's talking as if like nothing's happened. So I'm weirded the hell out, if you can believe it. Anyway, but yeah, these are my 2 journals that I filled out for October, November, and then December. And then this is my current journal. This is also a Peter Popper press. I don't know if I said it, but this is a Peter Popper press as well. This was gifted to me by a friend for my birthday, and I'm like, this is perfect. And I told myself that I am not going to let this one just be a 2-month and quit. If I have to fill this out for 3 months, like January, February, and March, so be it. I don't want to waste paper anymore. So what I might do after this one is go back to that one type of idea that I had, where I just use one journal until I pretty much finish it or get to a certain point where I know I can't fit another month into it. But at least I have the capabilities to decorate again, given not as much or really at all. But I don't know. I really hate that I can't like journal like I used to and stuff. Like decorate stuff like this. Like a lot of this was pre-decorated, might I add. Like I added this when I started it. I added these when I started it. I added this. And I think this is Capricorn, but I think it's because we are in Capricorn. Like the Capricorn season or whatever the term's called. I'm not that familiar with astrology, I'm sorry. I did the calendar. Well, I had like this already in here, basically. And I wanted to decorate, like, collage more on this. I just had this base set out, but I haven't touched it, and I am, like, high-key pissed. But yeah. it's been hard to decorate and do really much of anything. I'm trying, if you can see, as you can see, I'm trying, but it's not the same. I'm not going to get into too much detail, but you will see this eventually when I am able to do a flip through and stuff. 'Cause I can't really do flip throughs once a month. I don't want you to get sick of seeing the same journal a million times. So just whenever this journal is filled, I will show you and stuff. Or, I mean, I'm going to promise that. I'm going to say that, but I can't promise it. Because, again, I told you I was going to try to finish or do a flip through of this journal in early December. And then it's literally February 1st. It's like midnight as I record this. So I will say I will do a flip through this when I can, like once this is done, but I can't promise it, obviously. Because, again, yeah. Where do I have the space to work? Where do I really have the time to do anything for myself? Where do I have the space to do anything for myself at this point? But yeah, I don't mean to ramble on too long, but just life updates. Mom's talking to me again. It's weirding me out. My boyfriend and I are very much so in love. I love him to bits. He loves me to bits. I'm kind of getting a better relationship with my siblings and stuff, even though, like, you know, it's still weird, but it's better. I have no idea if and when I'm gonna move out. I want to, but I can't because I need a roommate, because I can't afford to live on my own. Because, you know, this economy fucking sucks. Thanks, America. Yeah. I wish that, I mean, things are great. They are going great for me in most aspects, but certain aspects, things are not great. But, like, home life and the relationship. Anyway, yeah. These are the journals that you came to see. This is a journal you will see eventually. Or see more of eventually. So yeah, I won't blabble on too terribly much. It's mainly just me talking about my boyfriend. I know, and I'm sorry if that's annoying. But it's literally the biggest story duration throughout these two journals is talking more with my boyfriend and hanging out with him more, going on our first, like, icebreaker kind of date, making it official. That's literally the basic plot of these two journals. So yeah, I'll end this here before I ramble on and repeat myself again. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see y'all when I can. Bye.